Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome in if you are new here. Today we're doing something a little different. Well, not different, but different. We're doing a whip and chat, but I am going to do instead of a diamond painting, which is, you know, paint by numbers with diamonds, I'm going to do an actual paint by numbers. This is the picture I am working on. Not something I normally choose. Actually, my sister chose this. Right now, my sister wanted to try diamond painting, so I gave her out of my stash some diamond paintings, and I wanted to try paint by numbers, so she traded me. She gave me one of her canvases from the company she ordered from. Now, the company that she orders from, usually the canvases come rolled up, like the diamond paintings come rolled up, but she pays extra money to have them mounted on wood to be stretched out. She says it's easier to paint with. So far, it has been easier to paint with. Please don't mind. I lost a nail at work today. I have to do my nails. I don't know the company. Let me see if it's on the box. Oh, cheerfulpainting.com is where the paint by numbers is from. So this is kind of similar to a diamond painting. We have our schematic right here, 1 through 26, the colors and the color numbers. And here what they add to the schematic is how many of the paint pot, it's a little paint pot, you get in each kit that you need. They also send a numbered stickers so you can number your paint pots, which I've already done. And they send you some paintbrushes, which aren't the greatest paintbrushes. I would invest in some better ones. I have these, which I bought for my coloring books. So I'm going to try these today on. And my sister gave me some paintbrushes to try. So I'm gonna try a little bit of everything today. Well, we're gonna see how far we're gonna get. Okay, let me see. I'm just checking in the screen. There's no need for you to be super up close because you can't really make out what you're looking. It's not looking like it doesn't look like a diamond painting. Let's see. What number do I want to start with? It's so difficult to pick what number. It's not like it's in sections like a diamond painting. I think I'm just going to start over in this little itty bitty corner and just work my way in. So the first number I can see is 24. Open my little paint pot. If I can get it open. Whoops. It's a brown color. There's a lot of browns in here. I think there's like a bookshelf in here with this. It's like a Beauty and the Beast kind of theme. So I'm going to get a little bit of paint. Load up my brush. And paint these little areas. I'm not great at staying in the lines, but the paintbrushes don't help either because they're not the greatest paintbrushes. But I'm not gonna try to be super neat with this. So you guys, I have some news. I got the job at the new grocery store. I'm really happy. Well, the new bakery at the grocery store. So yeah, they let me know a couple days ago. It was all depending if I passed a background check, but we already know I have a little bit of a checkered history, but I did a lot of work to have that expunged by the law. So I've put in my footwork and it has paid off because I passed the background check, which is really awesome. I'm really excited about that. I go in on Monday to the new store to fill out, I guess, my W-2s, my I-9s or whatever, some paperwork. So yeah, so all of you who sent me well wishes and prayers and hugs and all that good stuff, to hopefully for me to get the job, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because I got the job. And I just believe it's everybody's prayers. So thank you. I really, really appreciate that, you guys. I wonder if I just tap this. Oh, that's a little bit easier. Actually, physically painting it on makes it a little funny, but if you tap it on, it's a little bit easier. So anyways, so I don't know when I start because I'm not done filling out paperwork yet. So, you know, that still has to happen. But I'll be sure to let you guys know how my first day goes. I've actually decided to take use one of my vacations from where I already work. I'm using one of my I get three paid vacations, and I am actually going to use one of them at the second to last week, end of April. I'm probably going to end up starting work by then, which is okay. I guess it's okay. I really don't want to go to work at all on a paid vacation, but whatever. I have to keep in mind that my check isn't going to be huge for the paid vacation because the way my current job pays you, figures out how to pay you for your vacation is, for example, if you are a full-time worker and you work 40 hours, then you get a 40-hour check on your 5 days off. You get 5 consecutive days off. If you are a part-time worker and let's say you only work 12 hours a week on an average, then your paid vacation for 5 days off is going to be a 12-hour check. It's really the sticks. It really is. I hate the way they do that. I wish they'd come up with a better solution. Because that really sucks. So I'm doing most of the all the 24s that I can see. I should really put on my glass. This is a really good time that I should really put on my glasses. I normally don't need glasses, and I was wondering to myself if a light box would even work, but I just got this new overhead light. For filming and for working on my stuff. And it's actually helping quite a bit. So, using that. I don't see any more 24s, at least in the vicinity. So maybe I'll just switch colors. Yeah, let's clean our brush and switch colors. So what else is new? Nothing else is new. My job is getting busy for Easter, of course. And a lot of cupcakes and cakes are being made. But what else is new? It's a bakery. So, to do? I want to do a number that has some color to it. How about number 7? I see a 7 over here. It's orange or a burnt orange color. Just a little spot. Nothing much else has really been going on. I'm really excited my sister has gotten into diamond painting. I've been trying to get this chicken into diamond painting. I'm thinking to myself, oh, she likes paint by numbers. She'll like diamond painting. But she didn't listen to me, and all of a sudden she just, the other day she calls me up. She goes, do you have any spare diamond paintings? Which is really cool. I'm really excited. It's something, you know, I'm happy about because I get to share like a hobby with somebody. I already share the hobby with you guys, but I'm sharing the hobby with my sister, and I feel like that makes us a little bit more in common, a little bit closer. So I love the idea that she's working on something that I like to do. If I can get her to crochet, it would be even better, right? No, that's asking a lot. Asking somebody to start crocheting, because it's not an easy skill to pick up. Not everybody gets it. It's not easy for everybody. It could be quite the frustrating craft to learn. So, but yeah, and I figured, you know, this is pretty tedious. I hate to tell you guys, you know, I'm an avid diamond painter, and I thought diamond paintings were tedious. But this paint by numbers, this takes a whole special type of person to have the patience to do something like this. This is different. I'm going to complete the painting. I'm not going to do what I do to all my other diamond paintings and start them and then not finish them. I'm going to finish this painting. And hopefully it doesn't look busted. I mean, so far all the stuff my sister has picked out to paint, you know, paint by numbers that she's completed. She even gifted me one. It was really cute. It was a little kitten playing with a yarn ball. So I hung it up. It looks so good. So I'm hoping I do just as good of a job as she does on these things. Because if I do good on it, then maybe I will consider ordering one on my own on a subject matter that I might like a little bit more than what she picked out. I'm just working on this one because it's what she had and she wanted me to try it. I'm sorry you can't, I'm off to the side over here. Probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm just getting these little spots of 7s that I can point out. These little areas are just so small. They're super tiny. So my grandmother is cooking Easter dinner for us this year. She usually does every year. But I have some family members that are coming. Some that I don't mind, that I'm used to being here. And others, I don't want to name names in case people see the channel, but I hate when she invites outside family members. How do I explain an outside family member? Like an inside family member would be like my sister, her other granddaughter. I don't mind that my sister comes, but an aunt and her kid is coming. I don't mind the kid, but the aunt just rubbed me the wrong way one year for Christmas, and I haven't really wanted to be around her. And when my grandmother invites other people other than my sister, she kind of forces me to sit downstairs and make small friggin' talk with everybody and be a productive family member, and I really hate it. I really do. I just want to eat my dinner and go back upstairs. It's like my day off, you know, it's a holiday. I like to spend my holidays at home, and I like to spend my holidays working on my arts and crafts. So normally I like to have dinner, and then I go, especially if my sister comes over. I chit chat with my sister for a little bit, and then I make my way back to my room and enjoy the rest of my night watching movies and TV shows and working on my diamond painting or my crocheting or whatever. But when my grandmother invites aunts over and my cousins, then I'm forced to like make small talk and sit downstairs with everybody. And I feel like I've wasted my day. I know, that sounds so mean. But I do. I feel like I've wasted my day. When I don't spend my days off crafting, I feel like I've wasted my day. If I have done no arts and crafts during my day off, I feel like I've wasted a whole day away. I don't know if you guys feel like that. I mean, maybe you guys have more important things to do, but I don't, other than some doctor's appointments from time to time. I don't have other important things to be doing other than my crafts. So I feel like it's a little bit of a waste. How about if I bring this closer over here? Whoops. I'm getting a little too high over here. I should just probably put the color away and wait until I get up into this section to do it. Which I will. We're working in the bottom half. We'll stay in the bottom half here. Ooh, excuse me, I got hiccups. So, my nutritionist tells me in our last visit that I'm not getting enough water in. Since my surgery in 2024, guys, once I had my sleeve done, I really haven't had a taste or thirst for any water or beverages other than coffee and tea. Yeah, I really don't, I'm not thirsty anymore. And it makes it difficult because they require you to drink like 64 ounces of water a day. It's quite difficult. It really is. I'm gonna do number 26. I don't really see a lot of 26s. There's a couple. Trying to open up these little paint pots with fingernails. But artificial nails is pretty difficult. Oh, so anyways, I've been looking for ways to make me like water a little bit better now. You know, I used to love water when I was overweight. I was constantly thirsty. And that's probably because I was overweight. But now that I'm not overweight anymore, I'm still kind of overweight, but I don't know. I'm not thirsty. It's very odd. And I've been trying to find ways to make me like water again. And so I found, I'm not much of a flavored water person, or at least I've never have been, like drinking Gatorades and stuff like that, unless I'm sick. I was always just a straight water person. But just straight water rubs me the wrong way. It really does. So I've been trying flavored water packets, like 0 sugar, 0 calorie, or 5 calorie flavored water packets, like powder packets. I found a brand that I actually like, and I actually got Julio to start drinking it too. It's Weiler's Light. I don't know what else there is to the name of the brand, but I know it's Weiler's Light with a W. But yeah. They have what they call TikTok flavors. Pink wedding cake. That's what I'm drinking right now. Pink wedding cake. And it tastes like a berry, like a pink, if there was a pink berry out there. Not strawberry. If pink had a flavor, you know, it would be obviously really sweet. And it tastes, and it has like a vanilla cake taste to it. It's delicious. It really is. It's delicious. I love it. So yeah, the pink wedding cake. What else? Cotton candy. That one is really good. Peach rings, which tastes like peach ring candies. What else? Then I got the fruit flavored ones. Strawberry banana. What else? I think there's guava in that one. I haven't tasted the guava yet. I tasted the banana one with Julio yesterday. That was pretty good. And what else? Then they have, mermaid, unicorn. I think unicorn or mermaid, one or the other. One's a blue one. And it's like a blue raspberry scented. A blue raspberry flavored one with a little bit of citrus added to it. And let me pick up. Let me see if I have maybe this. I'm trying to find a brush for a bigger area so I'm not wasting my time with a little brush. What was I talking about? I was talking about the flavored water, but I can't remember. Oh, then I think it's the unicorn one, or that is grape flavored. So that one's not too bad, but I'm not a grape flavoring person. I like the fruit grapes. I like grapes, but I don't like grape soda. I don't like artificial grape taste. Grape Jolly Ranchers. I don't like grape taste. Not for me. What else, guys? There's the cotton candy one is unbelievable. It tastes just like cotton candy that you would get from like the fair. It's really delicious. It really is. Oh, I missed a spot. These little spots. Trying to think, what else is there to tell you guys about? Just getting ready for our Disney trip. Well, there's not much to get ready for other than, you know, trying to save money up. So I have spending money to go shopping down there. I love, love, love shopping. And we have to pay for food while we're down there, so that too. How about number 14? Oh, it's another brown. There's a lot of browns in here. See, I would have never picked this canvas because it's not colorful. My sister works in a public school and she's very conservative. Well, she's more conservative than I am. You know, I do the pink hair, the rainbow hair, and I have piercings and tattoos. I have almost a full sleeve, tattoo sleeve on my arm. You know, I wear funky clothes. I like leopard. I like rainbow clothes. I like crochet clothes. And my sister's she's just a plain Jane. Neutral colors, workout gear, you know, workout clothes. I think she likes Lululemon. Have you guys heard of Lululemon workout clothes? I can't afford Lululemon. Maybe there'll be one day where I win the lottery. Or maybe my YouTube channel takes off and I'll be able to afford Lululemon. But I can't. They have some cute workout stuff. I don't even know why I'm worrying about workout clothes. Because I don't work out like I'm supposed to. I do not. I do not work out like I'm supposed to. I start walking now that it's getting warm outside. But it's a bummer. I don't know how it is in the state you're living in, but where I am in New Jersey, like 2 days, it'll be like 70, 80 degrees as of now. And like the next following days, like, okay, so we had 80-degree weather 2 days ago. 80 degrees. And then the following day was 40 and rainy, and today is cloudy and gloomy and about 40, 50. It's miserable. You go from wearing like your cute sundresses and stuff like that to wearing sweatpants and hoodies again. It stinks. I hate it. I wish it'd just get warm and stay warm. I don't know what's moving on my table. I guess the light. I am by no means staying in the lines. It is very difficult. I can color in the lines. You know, in a coloring book, I can color within the lines. But paint by numbers, paint within the lines. This is definitely a challenge, guys. I just hope when it's finished and then I take a step back, it looks better. I hope it looks good. Listening to my neighbors that are surrounding my house, and they all have their dogs outside, and it's kind of cold out, and I really feel bad for the dogs. I don't know why there are people on this planet that leave their animals outside longer than having to go to the bathroom. Like, why don't you bring your animal inside? Don't you think they're cold too? Just because they have fur doesn't mean they're not cold. I would never. I have one neighbor that lives like diagonal from us, and his dogs are out all day long, all year long, unless of course there's like a blizzard or a monsoon outside. But his dogs are out all the damn time, and they're always barking. He can care less if it annoys anybody else. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Oh, you can't. I'm sorry. This canvas is big. and I don't realize how far down I'm going. This is definitely some slop. This is not my best work. This is definitely not my best work, I have to say. I'm just hoping that when it's all put together and then you hang it up and step back, I hope it looks good. My sister seems to think I'm going to do a spectacular job because I'm used to painting things, but this is not the type of paint. I'm used to painting like ceramics, ceramic statues, and stuff like that. So there's just so many browns I would never have chosen. I'm surprised. I know my sister's kind of a neutral girly, but I'm surprised she picked out something with so much brown in it. Unless she wasn't aware that it had so much brown. I'm going to try to give it effort and work on this afternoon. I've been sitting around crocheting, and I think I was getting a little antsy crocheting the other day, so I think it's starting to get to that point where I'm getting either sick of it or I need a nice little break from it before I go back. Like I was getting restless sitting there crocheting, and I'm like, I think I need to do something else. Oh, there's a lot of 14s over here. I just feel like, you know, I'm a little heavy-handed with stuff, and I want to paint things solid, and I guess that's not the case with this paint by numbers. You just kind of paint it really quick, even if there's spots and stuff. And I mean, this is all the paint they give you. It's a little, I mean, look, it's as big as my fingernail. It's a little paint pot. They don't give you enough to make your painting extremely opaque. And I keep living in fear that I'm going to run out of paint. And then what do? Go to the craft store and get acrylic paint that I don't know will match. You know, I know how to go about finding DMC codes and, you know, spare diamonds if I needed them so bad. I could just order them off Amazon. They're at my hand right there. But I just don't know how it works with paint by numbers paints. I never asked my sister because she says, oh my God, I told her, I said, oh, I went around and I painted all the 26s yesterday, right? That's what I did first. Because I wasn't sure on how to tackle this painting, because it's not like I have release papers on here and I can work in 4x4 sections, you know, which is what I'm used to. But, which I don't know if I'd do that ever again. At least not on a paint by numbers. I mean, there's some people with who do diamond painting that do all the ones first. And then they go back and do all the twos. I don't know if I would do that on a diamond painting. That's too much shuffling release papers around for me. It's too much. I don't think I want to go. There's one spot of 14 over here. if there's any other 14s. I'm just gonna have to go back and get it at a later time. Is there any to the right? I don't see any. Okay, I'm closing the pot. Right now you can't even tell what it is. But I guess it wouldn't make sense for them to print a picture like it's a printed picture for a diamond painting. The whole point is to paint the picture. So I guess, yeah, it would make sense not to have it printed in color. I'm just trying to get out of doing so much work, but this is a lot of work. 22. Let's do 22. Let's pray that 22 is another brown, but I have a feeling it is. Oh, it's a light brown. I was busy at work today up until a certain point, and I was glad that I actually had some damn downtime. I had about a half hour of downtime at work today. Okay, I'm doing 22. I should really just put all my... I have all these brushes surrounding me. Whatever ones I'm not using, I'm going to put off to the side. I'm using these. Put these over here. And move this like this, maybe? Okay, 22, which is like this light brown chocolate color. Oh yeah, so I had some downtime at work today. It was pretty nice because I got to sit around and do nothing. I miss that. I miss working a job where I have downtime sometimes. And I get to sit around and do nothing. I used to just sit around and smoke cigarettes outside. That's what I used to do at my downtime. But I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. So I just sit and play on my phone. Pretty much. If this was my old store before my store had closed, I used to be able to crochet at work with my downtime. But that's a no-go anymore. They will get mad at me if I bought crochet to work and started crocheting. When my new current boss goes to me and says, she goes, don't you just constantly want to be busy? No, I don't. At work? No, I don't. I don't like working as it is. So no, I don't want to be so busy at work that I can't even take like a 15-minute break. No, I don't want to be that busy at my job. I like having some downtime. At work, of course. I'm telling you, my boss was looking at me sitting there, sitting on a bucket and playing on my phone. She was like talking to me, but I don't know. I can't read her face that well. So I couldn't tell if she was bothered by it or she wanted to try to be slick and give me something to do, but I wasn't going to ask for any more to do. I did enough. I worked until the last half hour of my shift. I wasn't asking for more work. Everybody else is there later, so let them work. Okay, you guys are I'm gonna be out of frame, so I'm just gonna keep talking, but I saw the number up here and I want to get it while I have the paint pot out. Man, I'm doing this really sloppy. I bet you my sister does it so much neater. $22, $22. Looking for 22s. There's little blobs of 22. So I gotta remember when I go in on Monday to fill out paperwork and whatnot at the new grocery store, that I need to ask them, you know, all those simple questions like, oh, how long do I have to be here before I earn vacation time? Do you give sick and personal time? Yada, yada, yada. Benefits. Gotta ask about benefits. I know they are a non-union store, which means they don't have a union. Which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I care or not. I'm so used to working in a store that has a union, and you get all the benefits that come with having a union. So I don't know. I hope it's not going to, you know, bite me in the ass that this is a non-union store. Who knows? Okay. This is 22. That's 23. I better not overlap the line too much. I'm just going to turn on one of my favorite shows, and I'm going to just paint today. I'm going to give crochet a break. I may pick up some crochet at bedtime. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get some colors, some numbers done on this canvas. I gotta work tomorrow. I work today. I gotta work tomorrow. At least I'm not it's like a Sour Patch Kid. It's good and it's bad. I'm glad I'm not baking tomorrow, because then I don't have to get up at 4. But then I'm mad I'm not baking tomorrow, because that means I don't get to leave at 10. I work a 7 to 11 tomorrow, so I have to leave I leave an hour later. But that's because I'm starting an hour later. Get my drift? 22. I forgot which number I was doing for a minute there. And at least when I go in at 5:36, I kind of know that I have a set job to do. I bake all the baked goods for breakfast, and the rolls and the Italian breads and stuff like that. But when I come in for a 7 o'clock shift, I really don't know. I mean, she's probably going to have me decorate, and I'm not going to be happy about it. I'm laying that in the universe. I'm not going to be happy about it. I really don't want to spend my shift decorating tomorrow. I really, really don't. Gee, I cannot wait to work in a bakery that has no decorating, like 0 decorating. You don't know how glad I was to hear that in the walkthrough on the interview, when I went for the interview for the new bakery. They said no decorating. I said, wow. I said, that's amazing. A bakery with no decorating. No birthday cakes. No cupcakes. I'm putting my arm in wet paint. I better be careful. It's amazing. was I? Oh, here. I want to go to the beach, you guys. Is that so wrong of me? I'm ready for beach season. I am ready. I am here and I am ready for it. I have my new bathing suits I bought last year. I'm here and I'm waiting. Ready for boardwalk. And, you know, granted I'm supposed to be on a diet. I'm ready for boardwalk food. Yes, I am. I'm covering up other numbers. I need to be more careful here. But it's difficult. And you use a tiny brush and you don't get anywhere. You use a bigger brush and you're sloppy. Listen, I'm a sloppy diamond painter too. My sister was getting all up in her panties in a bunch because she was placing the diamonds not straight. I said, chick, that don't matter. Some people in the diamond painting community would love to make you think that that matters, that your diamonds aren't absolutely straight. Your diamond painting is going to look like crap. It's not going to look like crap. You're going to hang it up and you're going to step way back and you're not even going to be able to tell that the diamonds are off unless you have a whole row of dark diamonds or something on a light canvas that are completely off kilter. You're really not going to be able to tell. I don't know why people make big deals about that to begin with. And then she told me she did exactly what I do. Sometimes she started putting the wrong color on the wrong number or symbol. I kind of laughed at her because I've done that before. And I said, well, just pay attention a little bit better, but honestly, just leave it. The canvas I gave her to do, it's all pink, purple, and blues. And they all kind of mix with each other. So if she honestly screws up a color, it's not going to be noticeable. It's not like she's doing like a portrait of a woman where something like that would be noticeable. So I told her, don't worry about it. Don't make a habit out of it, but don't worry about it because it's probably not going to be noticeable on the canvas that she's doing. 22. Is this 22? It's gonna be. I can't tell, but it's gonna be. This looks like this. Is it 22? I think. I just saw little 22s. I keep forgetting that sometimes I'm not in frame. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, I'm just super uber excited. My sister's diamond painting. I wanted to give her one of my spare light pads because she says she felt like she needed more light, which she does. You need a light pad. Everybody needs a light pad. Some people like to make the argument that they don't, but why do you want to strain your eyes? A light pad helps you like not strain your eyes. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Sorry. But I have like 3 spare light pads. But while I was spring cleaning, I put them somewhere, and I don't know where I put them. I have no clue where they are. Okay. I see 22s above this point, but I am not I don't think I'm going to try to go above that point, at least not with a camera in my face, because I don't want to keep moving the camera around. So I'm going to stay at a certain level here. As of right now, would I try another paint by numbers? Possibly. Possibly. But I'd pick a different subject matter. Everybody's probably thinking to themselves, whoever's watching this, oh, she's going to pick a female portrait. I don't know. I think I've been on the website. I don't know if I've seen portraits. A lot of animals. And I think landscapes. Which I like none of those. So I don't know. I'm going to have to really figure it out. And I'm going to have to wait till I save some money up, because I would want it on a stretched canvas the way it is. So yeah. What color do I want to do? See, I have this whole area. This is one color down here, and I don't want to stick my arm in it just yet. And I don't know how one little jar is going to cover that area. I'm quite curious. Okay, we have a little bit of a big area here. This is all number 15. My nail looks atrocious. I have to put on some new nails. Ooh, another brown. Let's see. What do I want to paint with? How about a square? How about a smaller square? Maybe. Let's give it a go. So Grandma had to run some errands. She wanted me to go, but I just sat down and started painting and talking to you guys. I said, let me skip out on the shopping trip. She had to make a lot of pit stops. I didn't want to go. Like, I just literally got home from work. Honestly, I just wanted to sit down and turn the camera on and paint with you guys. I'm being really sloppy. I don't really give a damn. I don't dim a damn. I don't care. This is a big area. I feel like I'm accomplishing something by doing such a big area. Maybe I should do the large area on the bottom. But then I might have to flip the canvas upside down so it dries. Oops. Oh no, this is 15 too. There's some 15 down here. Let's see. I would like a cocktail. I'd like to go out for a cocktail. I have not gone out for a well, I had one a couple weeks ago when I went out to Crapplebee's. Yes, I just called Applebee's Crapplebee's because Applebee's is Crapplebee's. I don't like Crapplebee's, but I go because the people around me like it. So I go with them. My Julio and his son wanted to go. And we were at the mall, so I agreed to go because I was hungry at that point. But and I had my favorite drink that day. I had a mule. I like Moscow mules. When they're made right. Sorry guys, you might not be able to see what I'm doing. I am off to the side. Painting this area over here. This little 15. Yes, I can't wait to go. That's 15 too. I can't wait to go to my favorite beach and go to the tiki bar. Have a tropical drink. I love it. Some fruity, girly drink. Is there any more 15? Yes, there's small 15. This is like diamond painting, you guys. No, paint by numbers is not like diamond painting. It is and it isn't. It's like all these dark colors, like putting a 310 next to a 939. Why are we putting like browns next to browns next to browns and darks next to darks next to darks? It looks like it all blends in. It looks like it's all blending in. Just saw 15. And another. And another. I wish I had a snackaroonie up here with me. I do have some jelly beans. Not like I should be eating jelly beans. Or Peeps. I have some I just bought some Peeps today. It's Easter, okay? I get into the holiday season. I love me a Peep, a marshmallow Peep for Easter. I can't say that I buy them any other of the holidays, even though they make Peeps for every other holiday. But I do, however, get into the spirit of Easter, and I buy them for Easter. I like the bunnies and the chicks. And for some strange reason, they go all out for Easter with the flavors. Me and Julio have tried a bunch of different ones. Let me see. What flavor Peeps did we try? Dr. Pepper, Strawberry Pop-Tart, Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy just tasted like marshmallow. Didn't taste like anything. And Tropical. That was the name of one. Tropical. I don't see any more 15s. Now I want to paint this 18 at the bottom. I really do. Should probably get some clean water, but don't have any. I could just go downstairs and get it, but I'm too lazy. Oh, is this staining my brush? I think I need to get clean water, you guys. My brushes are still dirty. Okay, so I got some fresh water. I'm gonna try to clean my brush again. Oh no, I just broke my brush. How'd that happen? It shows how cheap they are. I was wiping it and it literally broke. Wow, that's a bummer. Well, they were cheap. They were cheap brushes. What else can I do about it? I think I got them from Amazon. Let's do number... I see a couple 3s in the corner of my eye. These are so hard to open. It's like a brown gray. Let me see, right there. So I can't wait to start making this extra income to make life a little bit easier to pay things off. I'm really struggling because they cut my hours so bad at work. I'm not going to be making an insane amount of hours at the new job, but you know, those hours combined with what I'm making already will be super helpful. Just saying. So yeah, can't wait till I start work. It's so strange that I got another job. I don't even like, I don't like working. I don't. But now I have a whole second job. I can't believe it has come to this that I have to work a second job. I know, no shame in your game, girl. No shame in your game. But it just sucks. It just sucks I gotta work 2 jobs. I just can't support my life with 1 job. Just stinks. It just sucks when it comes to that. That you gotta work 2 goddamn jobs in order to afford life. That's a number 3 that's very, very tiny. I don't know how we're gonna, I can't tell what exactly is number 3. We're gonna make it up. Okay. Any number 3s? There wasn't too many. Oh, I just missed one. Oh, I had enough paint on my paintbrush. Cool. I gotta gently clean these black brushes because apparently they snap like twigs. Whoops. Drink your water. Okay, I see some 23s, some 21s. I just can't get past these big spots of 18. I just want to paint them and be done with it, but I'm working in this area, so I want to get all the little spots first. 23. Let's do 23. If I can find the jar. Another brown. Big surprise. Looks like all the other browns we've used so far. What number is this again? 23. I have to hover because the canvas is... Excuse me. I hope nobody comes for me in the comments. Why don't you just take your time doing this? Oh, trust me, this is taking my time. I'm not even on diamond paintings. I am not slow. I do not believe in working slow. I am not a slow worker. Just making sure it's dry before I put my hands down on it. Twenty-three. Hope this isn't going to come out like a mess. It's already reading muddy to me because of all the browns. But I mean, I guess it's a wooden desk with wooden bookshelves with brown books. It's like brown on brown on brown on brown. Anyways. So what have you guys been working on? You working on diamond paintings? Working on some seasonal stuff? Are you working on stuff for spring? I still need to work a little bit more on my mermaid diamond painting. But I normally just work on that when I'm chit-chatting with you guys at this point. And I just wanted to try, instead I could have done that today, but I really wanted to try this out. Some 23s over here. My handsome little boy is up from his nap. If you're new here and you're wondering, oh my God, she has kids. No, I don't have kids. I have fur children. Those are my kids. My fur baby. I have 3. No, it's not a dog or a cat. They are ferrets. I love my ferrets. Even though they are high maintenance. They could be high or low maintenance. It depends on the day of the week. Ooh, there's a big spot of 23. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's try a bigger brush. I think my sister, the way she gets hers to look so nice is she uses tiny brushes the whole canvas. I can't do that. She does what we call taking our time. I don't take my time. Little itty bitty spot right here. Sorry guys, I'm being quiet. I'm in the moment. I'm in the moment. I wish some of the picture would start coming together. It just looks like a bunch of splotches right now. It literally is just the brown splotches. Ooh. Now I kind of feel like doing some color by numbers. I feel like completing a color by number page. Possibly, maybe. If I put this down for a little while, let it dry. Whatever I've done so far. I don't want to keep putting my, my hands overlapping things. Maybe I can do a color by numbers and let this dry a little bit. And, come back later. I think I'm going to finish up these 23s and I'm going to call it quits. And then I'm going to go to my Disney color by number books and I'm going to whip that out. I think I'm going to try to do one. Which one? I don't know. I have many. I have that Barbie one. I have that Barbie book that I bought color by numbers. That would be simple. I could do that with marker really quick. And then put on some either YouTube or TV show. And just color. I haven't been doing much coloring lately. I haven't really felt like it. That's because I've been wrapped up with crochet. I actually have to make a what I completed with my crochet completed whips video. I can't tell what is what here. I'm gonna make this 23. It says 23 right there, but I don't know if the whole spot is 23 or what. like this little area over here. I don't know. Okay. One more. I think one more. Every time I look away, I find another one that's close by. $23, $23, $23. If you guys have any questions about this paint by numbers, I can't answer too much. I could try to answer as much as best as possible for you. So just put it in the comments down below. Again, the company is called cheerfulpainting.com. That's where my sister got the canvas from. And according to her, you can either order it, the canvas itself just rolled up, or you can order it, hold on, you know, stretched out with staple to the wood, you know, ready to hang. You know, right now I feel like it's worth the extra money to get it stretched and put on the wood. That's just my opinion. And again, if you're curious what picture I'm doing, if you forgot or you're just joining us, this is the picture I'm doing. A lot of browns and stuff. The color isn't really going to kick in until here in all these little lighter spots. Everything else around here that is dark are like browns and blacks. So yeah, that's about it today, guys. It's been an hour. I didn't realize it's been an hour. I don't even feel like I got done that much in an hour. I don't know. But I might real quick before I do any paint color by numbers, I might just paint this 18 down here. So while this is all drying, that'll dry. So yeah. So let's do our closing. Let's close out, you guys. So if you are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I upload a new video or any content. If you're returning, thank you for returning and joining me in today's video. I really hope you enjoyed your time here today. Don't forget your hypes. If you can hype the video, it would be greatly appreciated. Much, much appreciated. And what else, you guys? If I don't make a video by Easter or on Easter or whatever, I hope you guys have a nice Easter, nice holiday, whatever you're celebrating. I think there's Passover too, so happy Passover for anybody who celebrates that. And have a wonderful rest of your week. Wonderful weekend coming up. Wonderful day or night wherever you are. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.